Hey friends, it has been 2 full days since I did a TCA peel on my face, neck, chest, and shoulders, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update here. Keeping you updated so you can see, you guys that cannot talk today, so that you can see what the healing process is actually like. So on day 2 here, my skin is really tight. Just before I get into that, just a quick reminder for those who are maybe just stumbling upon this. I did 4 layers of 20% on my face and 3 layers of 13% on my neck, chest, and shoulders. Now, not much is happening on my neck, chest, and shoulders, and that is totally normal. It doesn't, the body takes a while to peel, and the face peels much quicker. So, focusing on the face today because that's where we're seeing some action. The face is very tight, dry, and a little bit of a sunburn feeling. It is important in the days following to keep hydrated both internally, but hydrating the face, misting it, and keeping it moisturized. It is a bit annoying, and on day 2 or 3, people start to see some flaking. Now, for everybody that's different, some people may not start peeling or flaking until day 4 or 5. So if you do a peel and your timeline is a little different, that's totally okay. The important thing is to not pick at the skin, which gets really hard because I'm a picker. So you can see I have some redness around the areas of my face where my skin moves a lot when I talk. And I have some flaking, visible flaking that you can see where the skin is kind of coming off here, and you don't want to force that or pick it. So where I see flaking coming off is this morning when I washed my face. I used a gentle cleanser. I used a CeraVe hydrating cleanser. This is a cream cleanser, and I massaged it very gently on my face. Before I use the cleanser, though, I do allow my face to get wet for a while. So I'll spend like a good 30 seconds just putting water on my face so that dry outer layer becomes a little more hydrated. And then I lightly massage my cleanser into my skin. When that cleanser is massaged into dampened skin, it starts to just easily flake off. So the pieces that are ready to come off will kind of come off as you're washing. So I wash my face, gently rinse it, pat it gently to dry, and then I go ahead with my either squalene oil, or I really like my Emu Oil. You can see that I've used a lot of it. And then I do a coat of Sycophate by Avene. You can see this is almost gone. And I do have a concoction that I have made. This is just this was an empty bottle, and I filled it mostly with water and just put 1 dropper full of squalene oil. So when I'm ready to use it, I have to mix it up because oil and water don't really mix. And you want some mist of the water and a little bit of the squalene on the skin. I do this throughout the day just to keep the skin on the surface kind of moisturized or hydrated with water and the squalene oil. And then I go over it with one of my options for moisturization. So I'm going to shake this up and just show you guys. This can be any mist. You can do this just with water, but I like that pump of squalene in this. And just really get the skin misted with this. Following that, I'll take a couple drops of my Emu oil. You can go ahead with your squalene oil. So this water does have a little bit of the oil in it. Like I said, this is water with 1 dropper full of squalene. But I like to go ahead then and add more oil. This is the Emu oil. And when you're applying this and you're gently massaging, if the skin is ready to come off, it will come off. You don't want to force it, pull it, pick it, but when it's ready, it will come off with gentle touch. So I do this frequently throughout the day, which helps to encourage, and you guys will see some of the skin coming off. It's on my hands. You'll see some of the skin coming off. Now, when it's ready to come off, it'll come off easily with very gentle massage. If it's not ready, it won't. So it's best to make sure your skin is really hydrated with water. When you wash your face, really rinse it good. Do your massage with your gentle skincare or skin cleanser. Rinse again, pat to dry, and then throughout the day, doing your mist with your little squalene water or just regular water, and then your oil on your fingers, and do this every few hours. And the peeling skin that is meant to come off will come off on your fingertips. It also will keep things so much more comfortable, because when the skin is really dry and tight, it becomes itchy and it just feels so uncomfortable. Letty is here. Can't wait to see results. You are so beautiful. Thank you. I'm not feeling so beautiful right now, Letty. I've kind of been out of sorts today. I'm not quite sure why. I've been getting stuff done on the computer because, it's just one of those days where you don't want to be out in public. And so I don't know. I feel like a little bit withdrawn today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a little more pep in my step. But thank you, Letty. I think this peel is going to be really nice when it's all healed. So I'm just kind of massaging the Emu Oil into my skin gently, and then whatever comes off on my fingertips is okay, and we're not going to pick or pull anything. And I'm going to do this as often as I feel comfortable doing it. And for me, it's a lot because I don't like that annoying feeling of the skin being really super dry and itchy. So I use my little water with squalene oil concoction. Probably every hour or two, I just go ahead and spritz it and then put a little bit of oil on my fingertips and do a light massage. And I'll do that until basically for the duration of the peel. Let me see who's here. And Kim, hi Stacy. Have you tried this peel for hands? I don't think I've ever. No, I haven't done a TCA on my hands yet. I've done my chest and neck and shoulders, but I will do it on my hands. My hands are less of an issue than my forearms. So let me see if I can really give you guys a look. I have a little hyperpigmentation on my forearms here. And so I do want to do it for that. And while I'm doing it, I'll probably do my hands too. So that'll be something I do, and I'll share that with you guys too, and show you the before and afters. But please keep in mind, if you do your body, it takes much longer to peel. Some people will do a TCA peel on their body, and it might take 3 or 4 weeks before it actually starts peeling. So if you do a body peel, expect that. The other thing I would say, you guys, my breathing is really, I think that's part of the reason I'm out of sorts today. My breathing is really not, it's never good, but it's especially not good today. So if you do a TCA peel on your face, plan to have that downtime. Really plan it for, you're probably not going to peel the first day. I peel pretty quickly. So like start peeling on the second day. It gets worse on the third and fourth day usually, and then it starts to get better. So you have to kind of plan for when you're going to do it so that you have the downtime. If you work from home, you may have more flexibility, or if you do it on a Wednesday and then you work Thursday and Friday and you have the worst of your peeling over the weekend, just kind of plan for the worst of it, which is for some people day 3 and 4, I think is pretty typical. For me, today is day 2 and I'm definitely having the redness and the peeling. The more that you go to the sink and wet your face and massage with the oil, I think the more it loosens things up. And again, you don't want to force it. You don't want to pick it. But if your skin is wet, and you're applying oil gently with your fingertips and the dry, dead skin is being broken up that way, that's totally fine. But when you're picking at it and pulling at it, that can cause some damage. It actually can make things look worse, and we don't want that. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this update. Sorry, I'm a little out of sorts and a little out of breath. And I will be back tomorrow to show you day 3. And hopefully we'll see some really good peeling tomorrow. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Mwah.